Welcome to The Topic, where we highlight Houston Community College, our students, our programs, and our reach into the community. I'm Todd Duplantis. We typically think of a library as a source of information, not a place to find 3D printers. Well, HCC is changing all that, and joining me now is librarian Rumela Bose. Thanks for being here on The Topic.
Thank you for having me.
3D printers in libraries. I guess that's changing your industry for you, and most people don't think that's something you're going to find in a library, but we're ahead of the game with that, huh?
Absolutely. That is something like every academic library, public library, school libraries, they are coming up with this new technology.
Right.
And 3D printing is one of them. And it's way ahead with the technology.
So what are the applications? Students can go in there and just print things for fun, print them for their academic classes, or what exactly are they going to be doing with these 3D printers?
So our goal in HCC libraries is mainly to have them use it for their academic purpose.
Okay.
To use them or to incorporate them in their curriculum, in their assignments. And that is the purpose we started 3D printing in the library. Also, when we launched it back in 2017, fall 2017, we knew instructors were sending them across the town to do 3D printing for their assignments because there were none openly accessible.
So this was making it more accessible to the students without having to travel. Do they have to book time on the printers, or how does that work? Can they just walk in and say, hey, look, I've got a project, can I go use the printers? Do you have an introductory course? Doesn't it show them how to do it? How does that work?
So we do have workshops, 3D printing workshops. I do the workshops in the library, so students can come and learn how 3D printers work and how they incorporate them, how they can design different 3D models. But the process is we have timings in the library. We have staff member that stays with the 3D printers in the library. Students can come and we have a request form where they will submit their design and we'll go through it and see if it's appropriate for us to print and if it's curriculum related. When we first started, we kind of printed out a little bit about their personal designs, but right now everything is curriculum related.
Because you've only got a limited amount of printers, you want to make sure they're getting the best use.
Absolutely.
How has the response been? Has it been very popular? Have you had a lot of students wanting to use them?
Absolutely. When we first started, there was like a moment for the students because they never used it and they never heard of it. Some of the students, they didn't know what 3D printer is. So, and in the libraries, we started it off as a makerspace pop-up. So we had this cart where we brought the 3D printers across the hallways and we 3D printed different models for the students. The students were super excited. So now, since they are incorporating them in their curriculum, so it's gaining a whole lot of momentum amongst the students. You know,
you hear these predictions of the future, and so many of them, we're going to have flying cars by 2020. Well, that's not going to happen. But one thing, you know, I remember Star Trek, they used to print food. You know, and so, but we're not that far away from having these 3D printers in our home, printing food, printing that part of the refrigerator you need, printing, you know, an extra bolt or something. We're not that far from that, right?
Actually, the printing bolt or printing parts, we're
already there.
We are already there. Especially the machining industry, the construction industry. Even in HCC, the construction department, if they need a part, they do 3D print those parts. Of course, we are not making food, but we are making food accessories, like the culinary department. Students come and say, hey, I want to put some like designs or accessories for this particular item, this particular food. So yes, we are there. And medical industry.
It's using them a lot,
Yes, it's huge. Prosthetic hands, dental, eye, everything.
Well, Rumela Bose, thanks for joining us today on The Topic.
Thank
Very
you.
exciting, and folks, the future's here. HCC is on top of it. 3D printers in our libraries. If you'd like to know more, log on to hccs.edu/library. For The Topic on HCC TV, I'm Todd Duplantis. I'll see you next time.